Well, for years I said my favorite movie is Shark Tale, but now that has finally changed to Chicken Little. Not only the best Pixar film ever written, but one of the best Disney films I've ever seen. This is a movie that takes an idea and does everything great that you can do with it. The story is, not surprisingly, about as generic as it gets. Chicken Little is an outsider among his town. He swears in the sky. Of course, he gets distracted. There's an alien attack. He feels awful and he has to go find his own way. But again, just like Will Smith Fish, he finds out that his father is too damn mean. Everybody thinks Will Smith Fish is to blame, and so he goes to Eddie Valiant and realizes that the farm is being closed down. How? Will Smith Fish is a cop. That is hilariously tragic. Outcasted, he finds another group of friends that also don't seem to be very popular. Runt of the litter, saucy hot white duckling, and fish out of water. Suddenly, he's the town hero, and he once again has his father's attention. But that may all change when he discovers But the problem is, Eddie doesn't mind too much seeing how he has this incredible prejudice against China. Thus, he hears about a doctor, voiced by Bugs Bunny, who's conducting experiments to turn animals into cows. So the cows figure that if they bring Roger Rabbit to justice and get Turtle, they can use that to save the past. Spot gets excited and convinces Leonard and his Timon and Pumbaa to go on a road trip to take him there, and they drive themselves all the way down in random cliffs. Some are funny, like when you see what actually ended the farm. But two of Spot's friends do more research and find out that the experiments don't work, and thus they rush down there as quickly as possible to let him know. And shut up and eat his garbage. But the experiment has already happened, and it seems to be a success, but there's only one problem. In dog year, Spot isn't a boy, he's Will Smith Fish. And yeah, you just sort of see them insert themselves in China. All throughout this introduction, I was shouting, brilliant, 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 this is a fantastic setup. I'm trying to think what I can say about this film that everybody else hasn't already. Everybody's seen it, everybody loves it. In fact, they more than love it, they go crazy for it. So okay, let's talk about why people go crazy for this film. Well, I thought about why I like the movie. I mean, sure, the story and characters are great, but what is it I love about it now that I love just as much as when I was a kid? And then it hit me. But Timon is a cow. Right. Let's talk about what everybody remembers, the villain. Oh, Bugs Bunny is such a badass, awesome villain. He does all the bastardly things that a lot of the other Disney villains do, but they actually make him complex, too. He tries to convince himself that he's a soldier for God, and yet he's constantly doing horrible things. But he tries to justify it every single time. I love it. That's a great character. Add a good story, some scary moments, funny moments, dramatic moments, romantic moments. Top it off with some great writers and a good director who put all their time and energy into making these characters seem just as real, alive, and believable to us now as they were when we were children. And you have a movie that captures all the zaniness, all the goofiness, and all the joy that we felt as children watching these cartoons. However, is there a downside? Yes, there is. It came out the same weekend as fucking Toy Story 3. This is right up there with Roger Rabbit. Just no creativity, no spontaneity, no passion, no effort, just pure phoned-in-ness. Toy Story 3. It sucks. I'm on to the next one. Bye.